Today's video, I make deer maze again, but instead of using trees, I'm going to be using the new log wall from the crafting update that just released this Friday. The log wall makes it super easy to build an intricate maze where you can kind of have a bunch of twists and turns and a bunch of dead ends. This is definitely the most impressive maze that I've built so far, so make sure to stick around to see how it is at the end when you're running from the deer, and let's go ahead and start. So since I really just want to get to starting like the maze, I'm going to go ahead and skip me getting the fire all the way to level 6. It's going to be pretty fast, hopefully, but we're going to go ahead and jump to the point where that is completely done, which is right now. Look at that. That was so fast. Wow. So quick. That was great. I didn't really find too much. I did find, that's a lie. I found some defense blueprints. We're going to lay these down. I found the gem of the forest, at least a fragment of it. I'm not going to use that. And then I also got a riot shield from a ruby chest. But that's pretty much everything that I got. I just went around and I collected a bunch of fuel. Now I'm going to go around and see if I can find a strong axe. Again, that's not part of building the maze, so we're just going to skip to hopefully when I find that or a chainsaw. All right, there we go. Strong axe was not that far away. Easier than I could have expected. All right, let's head back to the base, and then I'm going to start... Actually, you know what? No, before I go back to the base, I'm going to go around and collect as much scrap as possible so I can get the torches to max out the size of the base. All right, I have the 60 scrap that I need. I'm going to take a bunch of time to go around and collect sapling, kind of like I did in the last video, so I can get as much as possible close to my base so I don't have to run around and find it all. All right, I finally have enough materials to build out the torches. Obviously, I may have went a little bit overboard there, but that's fine. All right, let's get all of the torches. Again, these are just going to go straight around here. Maybe if I go and get the hammer, I'll move them later, but I like to have them here so I know. Sometimes I like to place them out to see just how far the circle goes. It helps remind me. But I'm getting smarter. I don't need those. That's a lie. Almost perfectly spaced them out this time. All right, let's see how far the base goes. All right, it goes to about here. So I have to build the square starting here. I'll worry about that in a little bit. I don't have you know what? I do have enough. Let's go ahead and do this now. First, let me just drop all of this extra crap that I do not need. That's just weighing me down. Like the revolver. Crap. I hate the revolver. Oh, maybe I should put down a lightning rod too. Would be a shame if I forgot to do the lightning rod. Again. All right, let me go to where the edge is. So the edge is somewhere over here. We're going to come in somewhere right here. Yeah, that looks good. Now, I want the opening to be probably right. I think the deer comes somewhere around there. It doesn't matter. I'm going to lead him in anyway, so it doesn't have to be lined up perfectly where he comes. How far does the circle go this way? Okay, no, I'm going to have to get the hammer because I want this thing to come out to here. Or maybe that will just be the first dead end. We'll see. Oh, I'm getting attacked. I kind of forgot about that. So this is the first little look at it. This is obviously going to be the entranceway. The deer definitely is going to be able to hop over this. But will he be able to hop over it later on? Probably. We'll have to wait and see. Now I'm going to take some time, clear out some of these big trees because they are going to be blocking the wall. And I don't really want them to be in the base at all. So it's going to make the maze a little bit more tough to kind of get through. All right, we're at 274 now. I should be able to make a ton of these log walls. I've just been collecting wood nonstop. It has taken me so long to get that much wood. Kind of crazy. I don't know exactly how long this is going to take. I have a feeling it's going to take a long time, though. We'll have to wait and see, though. This is kind of a... I thought it'd be faster than doing the trees, because the trees are a little bit more of a pain to collect. But 12 logs is no joke. I'm going to tilt this a little bit back this way so I can go all the way around this pillar. Don't want to drop off that ledge, though. Oh, I left a little bit too much of a gap there. It's okay. I don't think it really matters. All right, I've gotten pretty much the front, the left side, and now the back side done. I just have to do the right and then the front right just a little bit. Pretty much here all the way there. And then we're going to start constructing the inside of the maze. I'm actually going to push it out a little bit further, too. We're going to make a little bit more. This will still be the entrance. There'll be like a long hallway here, but there'll be some offshoots. But for now, I'm just going to go back to collecting as much wood as possible because I still have a long way to go. All right, getting a whole lot more log walls. I should be able to get a ton this time. We should be able to finish off the square now. Go ahead and go a little bit wide because I accidentally planted these trees a little bit too close. Oh, we got to go even wider. Maybe here? Yeah, that's good. This wall's a little bit short. You can but it's only bad from the inside, not from the outside. I don't have to worry about anybody jumping in. All right, one log wall left over. We're going to start building out this way because I want this to be a long corridor. But like normal, I have to actually go back and cut down a bunch of trees. This time, I'm going to spend probably like an hour cutting down as many trees as possible. We're going to see just how many I can get in that time as well. and then I'll come back. Hopefully I'm at like 1,000 logs. It's not going to be that long because I'm probably going to get bored cutting trees, but we'll see. All right, I lied. Before I, take the time to cut down like 1,000 trees and get a bunch of logs, I actually want to build this out just so I can put down the defense blueprints and I don't have to worry about being attacked. I can just let the defense blueprints kill all the cult members as long as they all come to this entrance. Hopefully that's what happens. All right, that is as far out as I can build it. Maybe I can just we'll just leave it like that. I was going to say maybe we can funnel them in. And then I'm also going to put this right here because I'm going to have a lot more twists and turns in this one because the logs makes it easier than the trees do. I'll definitely be able to hop over that. We'll just place these along here. Want one more right there. So if you turn right, dead end. We're gonna mix it up a little bit more though. I don't know which path I'm gonna have yet that's gonna take us all the way to the end. I think it might go to the left this time and wrap it around here, but I'm not going to build that part until later once I can chop down all these trees and actually get them out. I'm going to need a lot more wood though. So let's go ahead and jump to now. Hopefully I have like 1,000 logs in here. I'm at 3 right now. So if I'm not at 1,000 by the time I come back, call me out. Don't call me out. Don't be mean. After about an hour of time, maybe a little bit less, I was able to get, look at that, 1,069. Nice. You're not able to bully me either because I was able to get all 1,000. I thought I was going to give up. I did. I thought I was going to start making walls at like 400, but I didn't. Let's see exactly how many we can get with this. I don't know if I want to max out everything, but let's just... Oh, that's so many. All right, let's leave like 253 in there for now. Dude, this is going to... Oh, no. I guess I'll eat that. I don't know if this is going to be enough. I still have sapling planted just in case. As you can see, some of them just sprouted too. So if I need to up the amount of wood that I have or the amount of walls that I got, I can. But man, I'm going to be surprised if I have to because this seems like enough. I think the goal right now is let me close off the fire. Maybe this isn't smart because if I need to get wood in there, I'm going to have to get around this somehow. But right now, we're going to completely just block off the fire. I say completely. I am going to obviously leave a gap because it doesn't need to be completely closed. I need to move all this crap out of the way. But I don't know where I want the gap to be. It's like the same spot. Maybe I'll put it right here. Feels like a good opening. You can't really tell what's there. All right, let's keep building it out this way. I like that little wall there. It's going to block that way. Obviously, I still have a bunch of trees over here. So now we're going to start over on the left side of our little map. All right, this trader's got to move. We're going to build it out this way. I'm going to make it curve in here. Actually, let's go a little bit more. I want it to be tight. All right, I forced them to turn right here. I don't like that this is so small, but I'm going to have to keep it that way for now. Let's move this out this way a little bit more. And then I also want a little bit of a wall right here. And then this can be opened up because it's just a big old lake or pond. Hard to do anything with that. Maybe I'll be able to get around the deer, though. We'll see. I can, like, fake him out in that area. That is going to be the opening for that way. Let me also build it out here. Man, I definitely might have enough log walls after this. I can't believe how many actually got made. We'll keep putting them over here. Oh, I'm almost out of log walls. That's great. Just as I bragged and said that I had so many. Oh, no. I got to carry food with me from now on because it's all the way in the middle. All right, let me, we're going to drop this soup in here because I put my freezer, right on top of the fire. Isn't that smart? That way, in case, I want to instantly defrost it. I'm so smart. That's definitely not a terrible idea. All right, let's build the rest of the logs. I might be able to finish the maze with the logs that I have here. If not, I definitely should be able to do it with all of the logs that are on the trees that I haven't cut down. Free logs, if you will. We're going to make the well its own little area. I love that. Very fun. Very demure. That's still a thing. We'll open up here. Obviously, we need to make this go this way. I'm actually going to, we're going to take just a little bit of time. I'm going to cut down the rest of these trees, get them all in the fire. Because they're in the way of where I want to build. So I don't want to have to, compromise the vision. I'm an artist here, obviously. So let's go ahead and get them down. We'll put them in the fire. All right, all of the wood is cut down and picked up, so we're going to continue building this out a little bit. I don't know if I have enough to finish, but I'm going to be able to get really, really close. So let's just keep going. Everything looks good so far. All right, I had to go by 12 more, so I'm definitely not going to have enough to finish. I thought I might be close, but I was not. Actually, we'll see. We'll see exactly what it looks like once I get done with these 12. I think it's still not going to be enough, but it'll be closer. Like that there. All right, I'm going to have to plant these trees right here, and then hopefully we'll see if I can just pick up all of the logs. I know that once I cut it, they're probably going to go flying everywhere. I'm actually afraid to plant everything because I don't want the game to crash. This is a lot of work for the game to crash, especially if I don't get to at least run away from the deer. All right, I got another like 13 walls or so let's go ahead and finish this. I think this should be enough. I definitely need to build this out a little bit more. I want the entrance to be hidden better than it is right now. Maybe even like that. I have a cult member still alive. We're going to leave him alive though so the fire can run out. That way we get a hungry deer tonight no matter what. Man, this is going to be a little stressful. I don't know if I'm going to be able to like maneuver through this fast enough to get away from the deer. Let's place more of these along here. I want this area to be a little bit more blocked off. Maybe even right here. I still got 3 more. What am I going to do with these 3? Here we go. We'll block that there. And then, honestly, this is like a big open area. We're just going to leave it, actually. I like the way it is. All right, let me go all the way to the front, and then I'm going to walk through the maze a few different ways, and then we will see exactly what it looks like, and then we will get our deer in here. So, starting from the front, this is just a defense to kill the cult members, and look how well it's doing. Isn't that great? You can go left or right, and I completely forgot that left I wanted to block off. You're going to block it off right. So that way you can't get to the fire from the left side. It's too quick if you go to the left. So if you can't go left, you got to circle all the way back to the right. Oh, the fire's gone out. That's good. On the right side, we have this little dead end here. You can walk this way. It's a dead end. You have to go back on the other side of this billboard. You can walk through here. And this will take you all the way to where the water is. There's a dead end there. A couple rabbits. I'm sorry, I trapped them in here. So this is where the water is. Another dead end. And then on the other side of this is another dead end. Let's go ahead and carry that oil barrel with us. That way we don't have to worry about maybe the saucy deer coming awake at night and killing us if I, I need a little bit of backup in case I want to make them disappear. All right, so then you come back this way. You can come over here, dead end here. The well is right here. The deer is about to spawn because it's night. And you know what? We'll walk through most of this in the morning because we're gonna go right back to the front and we're gonna try and run from the deer through this thing. All right, he instantly spawned in the base, not where I wanted him to spawn. Come on out here. Let's go ahead and freeze him a little bit. All right, can he get through this without a problem? Okay, he can climb on the walls. He can climb on the walls. I expected it. Oh, the wolf. There's always a wolf. And the wolf is fast, too. Oh, I blindly shot at the wolf and I missed. And there's a cult member. And the deer hits me. So, yeah, that's the that's the fort. Send the deer out of here. A little stressful, right? We're going to try it again. Oh, well, oh, no, I threw an oil barrel in there. That's my bad. It's okay. The cults will make it die quick, or the cult member will make it die fast. I'm going to go through another round of running from the deer. This time, I'm going to be a little bit better prepared. But first things first, let's actually walk through the base. Back on this side. So again, if you go straight, you hit the water, the little pond. There's a dead end here. There's a cool little freaking well right here. Not anything I can do with it, but it's cool. Maybe I'll put something on it. Over here. 2 little dead ends that you can clearly see are dead ends. Oh, I still got a cult member out there, too. I guess I can kill the one in here. Go ahead and kill this guy, yeah. I don't need you alive. All right, another dead end over here. If you come over here, that's where my riot shield is. It's a dead end as well. These are where all the trees are. And you know what? We are going to put up a log wall right here. Just to make it a little bit tighter. This is a dead end. And then this is the way to the fire, as you saw when I was panic running from the deer. Let's go ahead and eat everything, and then we're going to try a round 2 against the deer. For round 2 against the deer, I'm going to actually just run. I'm not going to look behind me and light the flashlight. We're just going to run all the way to the fire and see if he's able to keep up with us, or if we're able to outrun him. Here's a look. This is probably the highest point. Actually, let's go over there in the lookout tower and look down at what the maze looks like. Here's what the maze looks like from the lookout tower, not too far from my base. You can't see the whole thing, but you can see most of it. It's pretty big. I could probably even do some extra stuff with trees to add more of, more trickery. All right, another night to try and run from the deer. The fire is almost out. We'll see if it goes out tonight. There's always a chance that it doesn't go out the way that it kind of just holds on. Campfire's almost out. We got lucky with a little bit of rain. That should help. Go ahead and get out here. Campfire's out. Okay, I'm going to bring him over here. We're going to light the flashlight to stun him, but then once we get back to the base... So let's stun him one more time, and now put it down. And let's just go. And this is the most... We're going to do first person, because that's even scarier. All right, we seem good. Oh, I think he jumped over. Uh-oh. Okay, he's there. And the wolf is back. Why is there always a wolf? Oh, no. I went the wrong way. Medkit. Did I go the wrong way again? No, I didn't. It's hard to see it. Okay. Oh, I didn't. Wait. Oh, look at him. Isn't he adorable? I love how he finds his way out and then just disappears. Okay, that was a little stressful. That was very stressful. I don't know why I said a little. All right, that'll do it for another video. This maze was a lot more fun to build than the tree one because you can be really intricate and detailed with it. If you want to see a video like this again, make sure to comment, like, subscribe, tell me what you want to see. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.